Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are getting the Ripple of Hope Award for fighting against racial injustice in the UK. But what have they really accomplished? Sky News host Paul Murray called them spoiled brats and gave us the answer. Absolutely nothing. That's what. They haven't helped the country in any way, haven't made any schools, eradicated systematic injustice, or even helped give equal educational opportunities to minorities. So, you might be asking, why the award? When they left the royal family, you might remember how they were all over the news. They spoke out against how royals mistreated them because of Meghan's skin color, but they haven't changed a single thing about the royal family, or even tried to.
Member of color in this family not being titled in the same way.
All they did was come on television and whine and make millions of pounds from Spotify, Netflix, and brand deals sponsoring them, and somehow they qualified for the Ripple of Hope Award. Paul Murray made an excellent point, which he rarely does, mind you, and said that they didn't even speak out against anything specific.
And then he trades in her life to be with her, but he tells his harrowing story while driving an Audi.
Yeah, convertible.
All they did was complain that someone, somewhere, may have said something about the color of their kid's skin.
And also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
In 2023, that's the bar we're setting for ourselves, guys. So low that even somebody sitting on their couch could reach it. People used to actually try to achieve some sort of global peace to be able to win awards like this. Take Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, or Malala Yousafzai, for example. The list goes on and on, but these people actually put in their blood, sweat, and tears into something they believed in.
We could not just stand by and see those injustices of the terrorists denying our rights.
But Paul Murray didn't stop there. He called out Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah as scripted. Megyn Kelly joined him, and the dynamic duo sat and dissected the entire interview. The reporters said that it wasn't even an interview. It was like a movie scene, since both Meghan and Oprah were professional actors.
The whole acting job, Meghan Markle is an actress. So is Oprah Winfrey. That was all scripted out.
Oprah sat and acted all surprised and stunned, even though that entire thing was probably rehearsed 1,000 times. And that part might have rubbed off people in the wrong way, as they shot the interview like it was all natural. Megyn Kelly said that the couple owes an apology to the British people, and a big one. In their Netflix documentary, they called 7.8 million people in the UK racists. And then they were going on and on about getting this one reporter fired who wrote a nasty column on Meghan, even though he apologized. So, where was their apology? Harry and Meghan called the royal family structurally racist, but Paul Murray had a few things to say about that. He said that these bogus and made-up claims were actually more dangerous than real racism. Yeah, you heard that right. According to him, people stopped believing in real allegations after hearing so many fake claims. But this wasn't the last time the Sky News host offered up his hot takes on the couple. Nigel Farage's thoughts on Harry and Meghan are my favorite. The former member of the European Parliament spoke to Murray on Sky News and said that you shouldn't trust the pair as far as you could throw them. Ouch. That's harsh, Mr. Farage.
Yes, you cannot trust these two as far as you can throw them. If they come to the coronation...
He said that it was time they were banished from the family, and that there was no reason to even try to talk to these people. Strong opinions on a family that you aren't even a part of, I think. Farage said that the Queen was a visionary and saw all of this coming even before anyone else did, and that's why she wouldn't take any photos with their daughter, little Lilibet Diana. He said he knew that Harry and Meghan would have used any picture they could have gotten their hands on and would have tried making a profit from it. The only problem here is with King Charles. The poor guy feels guilty because when the boys were growing up, he was in a hush-hush relationship with Camilla. She now has the title of Queen Consort, and that's pretty cool because now she sounds like a character from Game of Thrones. But yeah, the king is now a bit scared that if he isn't nice to Prince Harry, he could end up revealing a couple of nasty things about him. Mr. Farage didn't bother telling us what those things things could be, so you'll just have to take a guess, as I did. But this wasn't the last controversy Meghan found herself caught up in. Keep watching to find out Meghan's expensive jewelry that's causing a stir. So, Kate Middleton wore a set of jewelry at the Festival of Remembrance that frankly could have been worth more than an entire country. But don't worry, that's nothing new. What did raise some eyebrows was how Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, wore a pair of earrings that were very similar. Not the same exactly, since the pearls in Kate's earrings were so big that they almost looked fake, but trust me, they weren't. They had a long history of royals wearing them and were actually given to Queen Elizabeth in 1947 for her wedding. After that, they were sometimes lent to Diana to wear, but nobody else had access to them. So, the point is, all of the royal jewelry has quite a legacy, but what Meghan was wearing was something completely different. Only her earrings had a bit of history, and even that was somewhat short. In 2018, she went on the royal train with the Queen for a joint engagement, and when they got to Cheshire, the Queen presented her with these beautiful earrings in a very sweet gesture. But I wish my relatives would just show up, give me diamonds, and leave. That sounds like the life. Anyways, the question on everyone's mind right now is probably, why doesn't she wear more stuff from the royal jewelry collection? And that's because of Harry and Meghan's disagreement with the Queen.
I think in moments of challenge or when you're trying to dig deeper into these conversations, it can be very heavy.
At the Queen's funeral, Meghan wore the earrings, her own gold Cartier watch, and an aquamarine ring that was hers too. The reason for this is apparently because, for her big wedding day, she asked for an emerald headdress, but the Queen flat out said to Harry that Meghan couldn't have whatever she wanted. Being the Queen does give you some authority to say stuff like that, so it's understandable. So eventually, Meghan got a tiara given to her by Her Majesty. That wasn't bad either, but whatever happened that day, the Duchess of Sussex has never been seen wearing anything from the royal treasures ever again. If she had stayed in the UK, she probably could have gotten access to the entire hoard of diamonds, emeralds, sapphires, and rubies they have hidden away. But it seems like she doesn't care. The woman can buy her own damn diamonds. She is known as one of the royal family's most stylish members for a reason. So, if she isn't wearing the royal treasures, what are some of her most iconic jewelry pieces? One of her favorites seems to be her engagement ring from Harry. It's even more special because the two diamonds on it are actually from Princess Diana's collection. Her wedding rings also have a stunning history, as it's made from Welsh gold that the royal family uses for their weddings. Then, when their first kid Archie was born, Meghan got an eternity band ring crafted to mark the start of her journey with her family. But it's not like she just indulges herself in her jewelry. She's also famous for wearing pinky rings, and her favorite one is from Chiffon Co. They invest all their profits in female-led companies, so really, it's a win-win. That was all the tea for today on Harry and Meghan receiving an award for doing absolutely nothing. See you in the next video.